Hey there, thank you for being here. I am Marina Ormes, the founder of Astrology Heals at astrologyheals.com. And today we are talking about the key to living authentically. This is your Astro vibe for Wednesday, September 7th. And the reason we are talking about authenticity is because the moon is in Aquarius today, which helps us, it supports that part of ourselves that needs to be free to be who we are. And so Aquarius is about freedom. It's about being your quirky, freaky, wild, weird self. It is about rebelling against the status quo or the powers that be or whatever it is that is limiting you. So breaking free to think the way you think, to be able to enter into the future, to at least think and vision for the future and what that is, what's possible as we go forward, not just being limited by the way things currently are. So the moon, of course, shows us the mood of the day. And we're talking here on this channel about unshakable self-care. So when the moon is in Aquarius, it brings us this theme of what does it mean to be our true selves, to live authentically. And so I'm going to be sharing with you today what is the key to doing that. And the key to living authentically, of course, is to recognize that it is a process. Living authentically is not something that we get one day, figure out, and then we're done and it's over. It is not one way of being. It is not one part of ourselves. It is all of it. Living authentically means being who we are, and being who we are is sometimes messy, sometimes brilliant, sometimes smooth, sometimes complicated. It's all of those things. And so when we are being authentic, we welcome all of those parts of ourselves. We allow ourselves to be all the ways that we are. And the beautiful thing about that is that when you allow yourself to be the way you are, when you trust the process, when you surrender to what is and support yourself in wherever you are at, you are actually allowing the natural process of life and healing and learning and growing to unfold from that place. So it is actually when we resist where we are at, when we think I shouldn't be that way, or I should have figured that out already, or I'm too this or not enough that we resist the natural process that life brings us of healing, of growth, of learning what there is to learn, of discovering who we are. And so that key to living authentically truly is the ability to be where we are, when we are, and to allow ourselves the freedom to expand into the present moment. And so if you are having a hard day, if you're having a good day, if you're having clarity, if you're having confusion, all of those things are part of being in the present moment. And all of that is part of being who you are authentically at any given moment. And again, you know, the beautiful thing about that is that when you allow yourself to be who you are and where you are and where you are at, then you are also permitting the natural process of moving from there. So you are opening to what might come next. You are opening to what there is to learn. You are opening to something healing, to changing, to a new possibility, you are opening to life bringing you a solution to whatever is troubling you. And when we trust ourselves to go through that process as real, vulnerable, messy, complicated human beings, we empower ourselves to also be the brilliant, creative geniuses that we truly are. And that's what is the invitation of the world right now is saying to us, the more you fight change, the more you resist learning and growing and becoming more fully who you are, the more you are fighting the natural process of healing and how we heal together. Also in the collective, how we support one another to go through what it is we need to go through to be ready for what comes next. And sometimes one of us is going to be strong, and another time another one of us is going to be strong. And that's why we can be here for each other doing this together, because when you have the strength and the clarity, and when you're in that place of feeling confident and trusting the process, you can be that for another person, and you can support them to recognize that for themselves, and vice versa. They can do it for you when you're feeling stuck or having a hard time. And I want to say just a quick thing too about being stuck. Being stuck is not bad. It's not wrong. We tend to really make it bad or make ourselves wrong that we've been stuck somewhere for a short time, for a long time, whatever it feels like. But being stuck is actually simply being in a place where you're not seeing how to move forward. And it requires fully being in that place. So this image is coming into my mind of being in a dark cave and not knowing the way out. And you can feel trapped, you can panic, you can feel stuck, and all those things, which just keeps you more stuck. But if you can allow yourself to be stuck, to say, wow, I'm really in this dark cave and I really don't know the way out, to calm yourself down, to relax, and to just be where you are, it allows you the calm, the relaxation, the ability to think more clearly, and the presence to maybe, okay, maybe if I feel okay now, I can start to think differently. And when I think differently, maybe I'll remember something about how I got here that will help me get out. Or maybe I'll start to reach out in the dark and feel with my hands the walls of the cave and start to find something that I couldn't be present for because I was busy thinking that I was stuck. So that's just an example of how it might feel sometimes, but really letting yourself be in that stuck place is often what it takes to get unstuck. And getting unstuck is like a pressure we put on ourselves. But if we can just really let ourselves be stuck and in relationship with what is frustrating us. So, getting a chance to look at it differently, to think about it differently, to be in a different relationship with it, to calm ourselves down. And that allows ourselves to be with it and see new solutions in ways that we couldn't. So that's part of living authentically, is being in that process and acknowledging wherever that process happens to be. And so actually the key to living authentically is that you already are, because wherever you are right now is real and true and authentic for you. So there you go. I hope that's helpful for you today. And thank you so much for watching. If you'd like more support, I have private sessions, mini readings available on my website, astrologyheals.com. So check it out there. And I've got some room to work with people. So let me know if you're looking for some support. and we can take a look at your chart. Thank you so much for being here and for subscribing to my channel and for watching. I've got new content every day to help you make the most of the energies of each day. So check it out, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye for now.